What's the good old big deal? It's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number what the check say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe. Make sure you go ahead and press that subscribe button so every time I'm dropping you get that mail. And if you ring that bell, I'ma bring you mail.
A weapon, I need company, cause they don't keep it shitty every down like who gon' pump with me. Love it when you win it, wanna stump but never stump with me. When I was that bad in the trenches, you ain't come for me. Playing like you with me, fake the status of my brother. I can spot a snake or rather be, I'm from the gutter. Niggas be suspicious, watch they move as undercover. Niggas hit the stand and drop her worse and they don't stutter. Got you in the pan, melting, frying like some butter. You would miss that mail call, still thinking that you love her. How you fuck a nigga over, leave him lonely, still he want you. Secret competition, they hate bad and wanna trump you. If they can't fuck you over, they gon' have the police bump you. Faggot motherfucker, have some more, it's what you won't do.
Man, what's the good old big deal, man? Y'all already know what time it is. It's Hot Topics with your boy Young and Hefe, man. It's been going crazy out here in these YouTube streets, man, these past couple days, man. It's been out here crazy, man. Ever since Black Sam dropped that interview, man, all type of webs have been spawned, you know what I'm saying? All type of conspiracies have been dropped. All type of beefs have been sought. And you already know, man, Young and Hefe, man, we stand clear of the imaginary smoke. You know, we got these trolls out here, you know what I'm saying, they be trying to come for us, you feel me, and trying to talk that talk like they own something, but really ain't own nothing, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, you know, we just doing what we do, but you know, I'm hey, bro. Excuse me, you know what I'm saying, to my good people, man. Yeah, somebody had knocked on my car window. Somebody was walking by my car, and I seen dude, he was doing all this waving stuff. But, you know, I'm in the middle of my segment. You know, I'm commentating, and I know I don't know this dude. And furthermore, it's like, what are you trying to get my attention about? Like, you feel me? So he come knock on the car window. You know, I had to jump about the car real quick, though. But I must admit, you know, I was semi in the wrong. I guess he was trying to get out, and I was parked where he thought that he was gonna hit me, but no, you got enough space to get out, bro. Go ahead and get out. Why you being extra knocking on my window, man? Like, don't knock on my car window, sir. You know what I'm saying? So, however, it's been real spicy out here in these YouTube streets, man. You feel me? Since Black Sam went out there and dropped, you know what I'm saying, some things that he wanted to drop, you feel me? It's been all type of web spawn. It's been all type of little outside little beefs, you know what I'm saying? People calling each other snitches and things of that sort, man. And it's just like, for me, like a snitch is somebody who tells and gets somebody convicted, somebody that got up there on that stand, somebody that gave a statement and or information, and you have to have proof of income of this information. All this dry snitching stuff and all this little, oh, y'all getting on the internet doing this and that. If that post from the internet has not got nobody, or if somebody is not just coming right out like, yeah, he did that, I seen him do that, you know what I'm saying, I know for a fact he did that, bro, that is not snitching. However, I see Nina Boy and Cowboy got their little thing going back and forth, you know what I'm saying, a little smoke, you know, from the internet. Hopefully, you know, that shit is killed, you know what I'm saying, nothing really comes of that. But now, man, I ain't gonna even lie, boy, we got my boy Rich Trapper going in, man. I know y'all seen him today he was Pooh Shiesty thing down, you feel me? He was Pooh Shiesty, he was Shiesty Trapper today. You feel me? My boy was Shiesty Trapper, you feel me? I was like, man, what my boy on, man? But it looked like he was on some of that good trap lottie, you know what I'm saying? Smoking some of that trap lottie. You feel me? He been on Wack100 head, you know, I don't know what's the cause of that, but you know, Wack commentate on a lot of stuff, and he do like a lot of controversy stuff, you feel me? And so I see he also been on Loose Cannon these last few weeks, you feel me? At one time, you know, I thought, you know, him and Loose Cannon was cool, you know. They was taking phone calls and stuff from each other, but I guess he and finally, you know, got to see the the nature of dudes, you feel me, and see all the like clownish stuff. And then, you know, I'm pretty sure, you know, he was rubbed the wrong way, because with them type of dudes, man, there's not really no loyalty unless you on a type of time. Like if you're not in a little group, or you feel me, a part of what they own, then, you know what I'm saying, like, they gonna, you know what I'm saying, shine light to your ass. They gonna put your ass out there, you feel me, you know what I'm saying? So that's how that go, you know what I'm saying? But anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and drop this thing that, from Rich Trapper, and y'all already know, man, it's the Hef Effect and the Hef Way. We gonna commentate.
Same respect you had when you was talking to me this morning, better be the same respect you got right now. Wack, call in. Call in. Call in. Better yet, let's do it like this. I said you took care of Rockstar fucking family. Didn't nobody say shit about taking care of Flacco, and now look at you following Turtle, who got a hard time reading out loud, and he fed you bad information. And he fed you bad information, big dog.
What you said about Loose Cannon?
Loose Cannon don't fuck with his kids. Loose Cannon don't fuck with his kids. Manage me. Should I roll the clip?
Put that on your kids.
I put that on my grandma's grave, nigga.
Oh, you just did.
Yeah, I put
Say
it as slow as he says it. Infant tiny baby Wack. Fuck you niggas.
Okay.
What's your snitching ass? Did you go to Del Dog's funeral?
I go to Del Dog.
Why did you mention Big U?
Because Big U wanted me to extort the family.
What does that have to do with Black Sam's interview?
I am not Black Sam. I'm Black Sam.
Why, no, you brought that up.
Because Big U was a snake, and he snaked Nipsey after his death.
So that's why you snitched on him?
That ain't snitching, that's the fact. You can't go to jail.
That's why you brought him up? Yes.
Woo! Woo! Ric Flair, nature boy voice. The boy went in. Tap in right now. Call right now. Matter of fact, better yet, call you. Man, yeah, what's up? Boy, it's spicy out here. The energy is at 10. The thermometer, you know what I'm saying? It's hard. Words is hard, like Rich Trapper be saying. The thermometer. Whew. The charts is spicy, man. I don't know what he on Wack about. He on Wack head. Man, they throwing all type of people in here, man. My partner, man, my long time OG, you know, rest in peace, man, the Del Dog, man, Main Street, man. They got Del Dog up in there. You ain't go to Del Dog funeral. None of that. I guess next they're gonna be dropping Stutterbox name, man. So you just see how, like, from these beefs, what spawns from these beefs, and other dudes and other hoods get doing this shit, man. And the imaginary smoke, you know what I'm saying, it's just like real thick. But like on Rich Trapper part, it ain't imaginary smoke. Rich Trapper, you know, he's standing on his business. It seems like, you know, he on that phone, he tripping, you know what I'm saying, fuck all y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all bitches, you know what I'm saying, yeah, I said this, you know, I stand on this. And then, you know, he trying to get that celebrity boxing match, man, you feel me, trying to get that boxing match, you know. But I think he said Wack turned that down or whatever, so, you know, that's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you feel me? I don't know who is Turtle, but all type of names is just getting through up in there, man. And see what spawns from this internet stuff, and people being on here and be privy to information they shouldn't be having, and being other people hood business, you feel me? Like, man, it's just crazy. Like, me personally, because you're going to have trolls and come back and be like, oh, well, you and people hood business. What about you doing that reaction on Big U? Or you talking about this and that? No, I'm not in a hood business, you feel me, period. I'm not in 60 business. I'm in what's on this internet, you feel me? And everything I'm not going to commentate, but if I see something that I want to commentate on and point out, I'm going to shed light and do that. And I'm not going to do that in no police, like no blue and white and red lights, period, you feel me? On everything, you know what I'm saying? We know how to commentate out here, you feel me? Like, this shit is elementary for real, man, you know what I'm saying? If you don't know how to digress and walk these fine lines on YouTube, and you fancy yourself, you know what I'm saying, a street dude or a thorough individual, you know what I'm saying, or whatever you want to call yourself, a goon, a goblin, you know what I'm saying, an alien, you know what I'm saying, extraterrestrial, whatever. So, with that being said, I'm not gonna never like get in nobody hood business, you feel me, and explore nothing to where it can be left to say that I'm snitching, you feel me? Or you saying, yeah, why you in a business, you doing this and that? But some stuff need to be kept off the internet, because like, you can't get mad at somebody if somebody go and grab something off the internet, or if somebody drop an interview, like, you know this is going on YouTube, you feel me? Like, definitely when you go on these big platforms and you know it's going to be reactions from this. So it's just like, ain't nobody following those street codes out here. They telling, you know, when motherfuckers start telling, the snitches was able to come back and be in the hood and not get tripped on and nothing happened to them, you feel me? Because, you know, they got a body count, or they was just person before they told. Like, you know, all respect, you know what I'm saying, and morals for the game, you know what I'm saying, and rules and regulations, you know, it was lost. But you know, that small percentage of people, you know, we gonna hold steady, you know, we gonna keep it strong, you know, strong alone, you feel me? Strong alone, live on, you feel me, on everything, you know what I'm saying? We don't care what percentage is telling or what doing what, you know, we ain't riding no waves and doing none of that. We always bar none, you feel me? And we gonna stand on it, we gonna stand on solid grounds. Even if the ground crack, I'm not gonna crack, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna have to take me under. And that's just what it is. But yeah, man, Rich Trapper was on one, man, you feel me? And like, you know, he's on Wack100, man. And that's what comes with this internet and you hopping out there being in everybody's business and you just talking about stuff, you feel me? People, kids are being brought into this now. And just like, man, it's just crazy, man. So that's just what I wanted to point out for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get to get with y'all yesterday, man. So you know I had to come do hot topics with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And drop some heat. You know what I'm saying? That's from Rich Trapper's mouth. You know, he's on wack100 head. You know what I'm saying? There's other beefs out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, let's just be careful out here, gentlemen. You know, the police is on here. You know, be careful what you're saying and how you uploading things. You don't want to be sitting in somebody's jail, or you don't want to have something happen to somebody and you be a prime suspect and just even have to sit in jail and fight a case, you know what I'm saying, because you was doing all this internet, you know what I'm saying, back and forth, you know what I'm saying. But with that being said, you already know it's your boy Young and Hefe. Don't care about number with the check say. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe. It don't cost you nothing to press that button, you know what I'm saying. If you bring that bell, I'm gonna bring you mail.